is Let Us Eat, and I'm Suzanne Ridgway, and welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to show you how to make my Crockpot meatloaf. It's a very easy recipe that anyone can do, and it has few ingredients, so that makes it even easier. It's Monday, and I wanted to make something simple that tasted like I worked in my kitchen all day long, and meatloaf has all those qualities. Also, we're going to be having mashed potatoes and peas with it. I make my mashed potatoes from scratch. Well, actually, my husband does, and he does a fantastic job. If you are new here, please look for that red subscribe word and click on it. Also, give this video a big thumbs up so you can learn some more crockpot recipes with me that are sure to please and that are a pantry staple to save you money. Also, tap the bell so YouTube will notify you when I upload a new video. We changed our menu a little bit this week. If you're watching me from my group on Facebook, Let Us Eat, Cook, Clean, and Family, that collaborates with this channel. If you aren't a member and you watch my videos, go to Facebook and click on Join, and I'll be sure to add you if you answer the questions correctly. And sometimes Facebook will automatically add you if you answer properly. Also, we have pork out for tomorrow night. I took them out so they're thawed and ready. But if you forget and you're using the crock pot, don't fret, because the crock pot will cook it for you. That's what it's there for. So never be afraid to put something frozen in the crock pot. It'll be done by the time dinner's ready. That's why it slow cooks all day. If you're a busy mom, busy dad, busy individual, crock pot is your best friend. If you work long hours, you can cook things overnight in your crock pot and have dinner ready when you get back. And then you can eat, and you eat healthy. Crock pot is great for the spring. It's great for the summer. It is March, and spring arrives later this month, according to legend. Sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't, especially in New York State. It is bitter cold again today, and it's going to be even worse tomorrow with the wind. We're going to be getting 54-mile-per-hour winds and a wind chill below 0. That's cold. So meatloaf is perfect for today, and tomorrow I'll be doing my pork chops, and I'm going to probably do my French onion pork chops. And it's like a French onion soup, but without the soup, and you do the French onions on top of the pork chop like a stuffed pork chop, and it is delicious. And I'll also do an instruction video on that for you tomorrow so you can make it in your crock pot. And let's get into the video. I went ahead and minced my onion. And I use a half a small onion in my meatloaf. And I have my ground beef here. It's about a pound. Just add it right to the bowl. And then I'm going to take 2 eggs, and about a cup and a half of panko. I'm just going to eyeball it. So around 2 scoops. One entire can of tomato puree will go into the crock pot, not your bowl. And this is the 14.5 ounce. That's actually diced tomatoes that I used, which will be perfect. And then in your bowl, you are going to add your tomato soup. And this is a 10-ounce can. And you're going to add 3 teaspoons of garlic. And 3 teaspoons of fresh black pepper. I also added a couple of tablespoons of ketchup for tang. You're going to take your hand and mix it well. And your left hand, or if you're left-handed, your right hand, hold on to the bowl so it doesn't get away from you. And you're going to mix it well until all the ingredients are blended in. I'm going to be working on a spring menu with it coming up later this March to transition my winter menu into healthier, lighter meals for the spring and warmer weather coming. And then in the spring we'll do the same thing and transfer spring into summer meals. And you can use your crock pot all year long. It doesn't have to be winter time. I love it in the summertime so it doesn't heat up my entire house for busy days. I bring it with me on vacation and we use it in our suite that we have. We usually get a 2-sided suite where my kids get their own area and my husband and I have our own area without immediate neighbor guests. Once you have it completely mixed, you're going to take the meat and put it into the crock pot and shape it into a loaf. Dump the ground beef mixture into the crock pot on top of whatever tomatoes you put in. And just form it into a loaf. And I find the less vegetables you put in your meatloaf, the more success you have taking it out of your crock pot into a loaf form. I will show you what it looks like from the top as soon as it's done being put into a loaf form. Here's what the crock pot meatloaf looks like. And we're going to serve it up with mashed potatoes and peas today for dinner tonight. I will show you what it looks like later on the plate. Also, you need to keep it on low for about 6 to 8 hours. Just use your thermometer to make sure it's fully cooked. Thank you so much for stopping by today. I am so glad that you found me and you watched my video all the way through. And I hope you will enjoy my crock-pot meatloaf for you or your family. If you don't have them, you can pick up the crock-pot liners at your local Walmart, and they're usually in the small appliances section. They come in a 4-pack, and they come in handy for us busy moms, so we're not spending all afternoon scrubbing the crock-pot after our delicious meal. It makes things easier, and saving time is saving money. And I'm all about being frugal in the kitchen by using crock-pot staple recipes that you have on hand in your freezer, in your pantry. And meatloaf certainly qualifies because I had everything on hand. I plan ahead, I menu plan. We use our grocery list from our menu planning and what we don't have in our freezer to keep it fully stocked. I've talked about this. You need to keep your freezer fully stocked and your pantry fully stocked so you can run a smooth kitchen. And with our menu being changed up a little bit this week, we are going to do the pork chops tomorrow. And I think I'll do French onion, and I'll do an instruction video on that as well. It is delicious, and it's going to be perfect for a bitter cold day tomorrow. It's going to be near 0 with the wind chill, and 54-mile-per-hour winds after 9 o'clock tonight in upstate New York. So I'm still doing winter dishes. Towards the end of the month, I'll be transitioning my winter dishes into spring dinners. And that means they'll be lighter with more vegetables and a little healthier because we'll be wanting to get out more and walk more. There are people who walk all winter. I have bad hips, so I can't, and with it icy, I'm afraid I'll fall, and I don't want to make things worse for me because I am a mom, and I do have an 11-year-old that I need to be on top of to help her out. If you haven't already, give this video a big thumbs up and look for that red subscribe button and please click on it. Don't forget to tap that bell so YouTube can notify you when I upload a new video.